This free game, the Mac persona. What do you communicate to not only the world but to yourself when you take back your ex? Okay. You communicate dishonesty, no integrity, no self respect, and no self love within yourself when you take your ex back. Because you already know what it was that went wrong that made you guys separate. You already know how she's like, you already know who she is. But the thing is about human beings is that we choose to remember the good moments. We always try to remember the good moments, so we always give people the benefit of the doubt. This is why there's this quote unquote reasoning of second chances, third chances, three strikes. But when you take your ex back, it's like you don't need three strikes for that. You already saw your strikes. You already saw the red flags. You already saw that she doesn't respect you or herself. But yet it's like you're so insecure and like vulnerable when you're alone. So you think. And so you feel like you need to fill up that void in you. So you go back to a previous encounter, knowing that it will be easier, knowing that I know this person knows me, knowing that you don't have to start over with a fresh shawty. So you lie to yourself, you self comfort yourself because you wanna always be in comfort. So you take that shortcut, and yeah, sure, cool. You take her out, she start remembers the good things, and yeah, her being emotional, she falls for it. I'm saying sometimes, not all the time. She falls for it. You two are back together. Cool. Then there's the honeymoon phase, the first 3 months. Oh, I'm not gonna do this, babe. We're not gonna do this. We're gonna do things differently. Yeah, yeah. Knowing that you're both lying to one another because you both lied to yourselves when you first started entertaining the act of getting back together. And so the honeymoon phase dies, and it dies hard. It dies cold, probably even worse than the first breakup, because she realizes that, you know what, this is never, this was never gonna work out. This can't work out because you know what happens? The bad side, the side that made you leave her, or the side that made her leave you, it appears, bro. It eventually appears because no one can act for that long. No one can pretend for that long. And I'm an actor, I'm an artist. There's a level of energy that is required to pretend to be another person. And it's draining as fuck when not used correctly. This is why actors have like a brief moment or a detox from their work before they go into other work, because the character, the person that they were playing, needs to be ripped out of their enigma, their consciousness, because they want to be themselves again. They want to be authentic again. Them. This is why actors are very real, smart, intelligent people, psychological wise. Now, with this scenario of taking your ex back, it can always and will always lead to you crashing out and burning the relationship again, if not even worse than the first time. Because people don't change overnight if they don't choose to change. Being to change, or if you want to change, is a decision. It's a self thought, it's a self improvement, meaning you have to decide. It can't be forced upon you because then you're bound to relapse. You can't force a drug addict to go to rehab. He has to tell himself that he needs to go to rehab because he has made the decision to get better. Give power of decision making to yourself before you give that power to anyone else, brother. Understand the situation and understand, okay, how does this benefit me? How does this benefit my future? How does this benefit my present? Can I remain present whilst I'm diving in a situation? Can I be myself? Because when you take back your ex, bro, you're pretending again, bro. You're pretending for those 3 months and then you show yourself, but then all of a sudden there's problems. But there was always problems. But you chose to ignore it when you took back your ex. That's going backwards. We want to go forward. So the choice is yours, whether you want to go backwards or whether you want to go forward. This free game.